Hi guys, welcome to the Beautyscomett. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to be talking about over the hill of disappointment. So I know that I've talked to you guys about this before, about how I think of topics that I want to talk about and then I kind of just go with the flow and tell you guys how I feel about them. So it's been working for me thus far. I don't know if it'll continue to work for me. I do try and get different ideas for this channel. Like I said, I will be trying new things. I will be sampling food. I will be trying to do different hobbies and things like that, just to kind of give you guys a little bit more variety. And again, this is a channel that is essentially an experiment. So with that said, over the hill of disappointment. So I kind of feel like this particular topic is about growing older, and it's also about reflection. So a lot of the times when you do get older and you do, and I mean, again, I don't really, so this is something that, you know what, I'm just going to go out and be blatantly there. I'm not somebody that likes to talk about age. I feel like most of my life, from regardless if it was when I was a kid, regardless if I was a teenager, an adult, what have you, I feel like people make such a big deal about how old you are. And as a woman, there's that saying about a woman never reveals her age. Why is age so important? People either treat you like a kid when you're too young. They either make you feel like an old hag when you're too old. And then there's the in-between of, well, you haven't hit all of your milestones yet because you still have this many years to go. That is not important. But anyways, what I'm trying to say with this particular topic is, it's not necessarily about age, but it is about reflection, and how a lot of the times we are hard on ourselves. We get down and out about the fact that we haven't achieved or we haven't accomplished every single thing in our lives. And get over the fact that you haven't accomplished your goals. You haven't achieved everything that you wanted to achieve. You didn't pass the test. You didn't get the reward. You didn't get the X, Y, and Z. Then you're over that hill. Let's just stop and celebrate the fact that you got over it. Life is a journey. This whole experiment thing is about taking the time to go through your life and to experiment, to test, to see, to fail, to succeed. And I would definitely say that life is going to be full of more failures than it is accomplishments. And I, for one, am the first to admit that I have a whole plethora of failures under my belt. But how I feel about failures is that the more you fail, the closer you are to succeeding. And I have a lot of successes as well. So there's nothing wrong with receiving disappointment or disappointing news, or there's nothing wrong with being, I don't know, third, fourth, fifth, sixth best. I did, in my youth, I did a beauty pageant. Now, I did a beauty pageant, and yes, that is kind of like the weirdest thing to experience. It's fun. I kind of wish I had done more, but just because of the social aspect and meeting new women and just being able to interact with people that are kind of in the like-minded state, but of creativity and hobbies and just having fun. But what is really weird about doing a contest like that is that in my mind, I felt like I was going to win. Like all of the girls there were telling me, oh my gosh, it's you. I know you're going to place. I know you're going to place. I know you're going to win. And when I did not win, I did not place, but the girl that I was actually running with, she actually did win. I felt as though I had won because of the fact that like we were exchanging like what to do and how to do it and encouragement. And that is something that I want to kind of let you guys know that if you don't win or if you don't succeed, don't take it as a complete loss, because I got so much from that experience, and to have a majority of the other contestants think that I should win and that I actually was very close to the person that did win, it was really special to me. Now, it was a fail, but it felt a lot like a win. And that in itself is you learn and you gain experience from failures. The more you fail, the closer you are to winning. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it's kind of, some people would say it's a little bit of an embarrassing thing to divulge, but I'm all about the embarrassment, you guys. I am not ashamed to tell you guys. And you guys, if you hang around this channel long enough, you will hear some stories. I want you guys to not feel like you can't do something. I want you guys to know that you can succeed. You can do anything you want to do. And you don't have to be the A student, the top of your class, the CEO, the president. You don't have to be any of that to be amazing, to be great, to be heard, to be important or a part of the contribution of the world. You can be somebody. And even if you fail till you can't fail no more, you are contributing. You are a part of something special. You take those disappointments, stack them up high enough, and you walk up those steps of disappointment, and you will reach your achievement. I would have to say that even though I'm still walking up the steps, I definitely have achieved so much in my life. And we'll get to that. I don't want to divulge too much, but I will probably. But what I'm trying to say is, don't listen to anybody when it comes to, people will tell you, you haven't amounted to anything. You're not doing anything. You